Hey Camp Fam, welcome. If you are new here, thank you so much for tuning in to Keeping Up with Cam. If you are a returning subby, thank you so much for tuning into this video. If you have not already, please hit that subscribe button down below, thumbs up this video, don't forget to hit us in the comments, and check out our Instagram, it's right there on your screen. Now this is our Toddler Boy hairstyle video number 43. We're going to be doing a relatively easy to work up braid style. It takes about an intermediate level of skill. This is braiding on the scalp or cornrows, so you do have to have a concept of that. You can alter this and do it as just regular like single braids for each part that I'm going to be doing. That is up to you. That is a different variation if you're not too comfortable with braiding on the scalp. Alright, so after sectioning off the hair into 3, which is what we're ideally doing, I've done the back. I'm now sectioning off the middle part, but it's going to be kind of like this square, rounded square type of part. So I'm doing it rough, and then I'm just going to go back and like make sure that I even it out. But we are going to have 3 rows. We're going to have 4 in that front section you see that I just tied up. It's going to be 2 on each side going down. Then we're going to have 5 in the middle and 2 at the back. Be sure to section off your hair before you go ahead with braiding. It's just going to make it a lot easier than doing it as you go. The back doesn't have to be too big. We're just doing 2 going straight down. We're going to do 5 in the middle. Like I said, those ones are a little bit bigger in size. And then we have the 4, which are 2 on each side at the front. Alright, so we're going in with our Hawaiian Ginger Moisturizing Hair Butter. I struggle to say this company's name, so I'm not going to butcher it, but this is the one that we're using. I go in and I put that on the section that I'm doing. I don't put too much, especially if I'm doing it on dry hair, because I don't want the hair to revert too bad. And then I'm working with like half short, half tight curls, you know. Not fun. So I do it enough to lightly saturate the hair and make it workable. And now I'm using just regular olive oil. I put it in a little bottle, it just makes it easier for me. And I go ahead and I put that in, so it's like kind of a LCO just without the L. And then I'm going to put our Shine and Jam. We're using the yellow one. I love this thing. This is what I use to get the parts looking super crispy, super neat. And then I also use that to keep the hair down and have like the perimeter of the braids and stuff looking neater, looking tucked in, and keeping the style lasting just a little bit longer. Resection. Always use your rat tail comb and go back over the part after you put the Shine and Jam over that section, because you want to make sure that that line is crispy and neat like I was just saying. At each section now you're going to put the Shine and Jam. I'm then going to use the rat tail comb just to comb through it a little bit. Then I'm going to use the soft children's brush just to make sure it is flat. And then after that I'm going to work it in and do the braiding, but I am sectioning it off with these, I think they're called alligator clips. One of the subbies told me the name before. I'm pretty sure it's alligator clip. You could use it at the top, the side, at both the top and the side, whatever makes it easier for you to keep the hair out of the way while you're braiding. So I'm going to let you guys in on what's been going on in regards to why there was a bit of a gap between this video and the last one. So I use my phone to do our videos, but I'm like maxed out on memory right now. Sitting at 23,854 pictures and videos in my camera roll, and like 5,600 of those are videos. Some of them are like, you know, short little videos from Instagram and stuff, but still 5,600 videos. So I'm trying to get a Mac. I'm trying to get things cleared off. I'm just trying to do a lot to be able to get the videos out on time, because if I have no space, I can't record. So that's what I'm going through right now, but I am working on it and I'm getting them to you guys as quickly as possible. So as you can see here, I'm adding an elastic to the ends. I highly recommend that. It just keeps the hair looking neater. It keeps the braid straighter, and it stops the ends from curling up. I did see Cam like take out a couple of the elastics over time, and the ends unravel and they curl up and it does not look cute. So I highly recommend getting your hand on some of the elastics. I actually got a brand new pack. I'll link it in the description, but I'll also put a picture in our community. I'll do a post to show you guys what I got. It was like $5 at Walmart, but it was definitely an investment and definitely worth it. So I will put a picture in there for you guys. All right, so we are getting into the middle section. I start out with doing the part or the sizing for the two on the outside, so the furthest left and the furthest right, because you just want that one to be a little smaller in size. So like you can see here, I've done 3 in the middle, they're a little bit bigger, and then I have the 2 smaller ones on the side. So we are gonna clip that away and we're gonna again go in with our Shine and Jam. I do usually put the olive oil on the perimeter before I add this, but I guess I was just in a little bit of a rush, so I didn't do that for this one. But I recommend it. I mean, it's not necessary, but for me, it's just like an extra layer of protection, and I like to keep his hair as protected as I can from chemicals and harsh things. Not that the Shine and Jam is harsh, but it just helps me feel a little bit better by having another barrier. All right, so I'm gonna do a little bit of an explanation on this one. I've slowed it down a little bit just to try and help. So I have 3 pieces. This is how I start every braid or every cornrow. So I'm gonna take my right piece, I'm gonna put it underneath the middle piece with my index finger. I'm gonna grab that left piece. Now with my left finger, I'm gonna take the middle piece, bring it over to the left side, and I'm gonna go underneath the middle and grab the right. As you do these over and unders, you're going to make sure that you're grabbing hair along with the piece that you're taking, because that's what's going to create the fullness of the braid, and that's what's going to allow for the braid to take form as we go down. So I'm grabbing the hair. You see I'm going underneath the middle with my right index. I'm taking the piece on the left, and now that middle piece is on the left. It's going to go back underneath, and we're going to go get the right side. By braiding or cornrowing, you're using your index fingers and your middle fingers you're using the middle fingers more so to keep the hair steady, and using your index fingers to grab the hair and form that braid. So what I will do, because I have been asked quite a couple times, just a little more in depth and a little more detail for cornrows. So I'm going to do a video. It's not going to be like an actual hairstyle. It's just going to be me demonstrating a couple different sizes of braids, just as a step-by-step, a little like play-by-play, I guess, just to make it a little bit easier of a concept to grasp, because some people are visual learners, some need instruction, so hopefully that'll be able to bridge the gap on both of them and help you guys out. I'm adding Shine and Jam to the tips as I'm braiding and going down. Just helps to keep the hair neat and helps to keep that braid looking really slick, really sleek. It also actually helps with definition. Like when you take the hair out after the style is done, you could get a good like 2-3 day braid out from it, because the hair is braided with the Shine and Jam in it. Kind of acts as like a gel as it is, but you know what I mean. Like, it just helps with the definition of the braid out. So I'm doing the next one again, just like the same. I've added the moisturizing buttercream, I've added the olive oil, and then I've put the Shine and Jam on the perimeter of the hair. Always remember, guys, finger detangle as much as you can. Wide tooth combs, that Flow-Thru pink brush that I use is really great as well. It's just so we can have the least amount of tangles, the least amount of pulling on the hair, just to make sure that it's also as comfortable as possible for the kitties, because that way it'll actually make it a little bit easier for them to want to sit and get their hair done. I mean, sometimes we got our tender-headed babies that regardless of how soft, how gentle we are, it's still gonna hurt. So we can't do much about that, but definitely combing through as much as possible will help as we go. As well, as you can see, like with his hair type, it's very much shrinking curls. So the more I brush through, the more it elongates his hair, so that the braid comes out as his full length and it's not like shriveled up and looks chunky and clunky and just doesn't look neat. That's more so what we're worried about by braiding, not really like the length. We just want the braid to look neat and organized. I know there's some mamas and grandmas who know exactly what this is. This is dirt and clean hair. Like, you wash the hair a day before you do it and it's just dust. I don't know where it comes from. I mean, I guess the world is just a really dusty place at this point because it just happens so much. But all right, so now we're in the front, and I didn't know what I wanted to do with the front at first. I knew for sure that it's gonna go 2 and 2, so that's why I did that middle part as you see. But at first I was like, I'm gonna do 2 going back slanted. I didn't really like that idea. It's cute, but like, I just figured for this style I wanted to kind of keep it all in the same direction, which is all going downward. So I quickly scrapped that idea after looking at it and I was like, nope. And I'm continuing with just the straight down on the side. I am adding a little zigzag, a little curve, a little abstract line to it to jazz it up a bit. You don't have to if you don't want to. It just adds a little something extra. But definitely keep these 2 braids on each side going down instead of going backwards. I also want to let you guys know that I absolutely love seeing all the comments saying how you guys have been trying out the styles, how you're going to be trying out new styles. It is amazing to know that we're really actually being helpful in the hair care and hairstyles for your little ones. So keep it coming. Keep us posted in the comment sections as well. Keep us posted in our DMs on Instagram or on our posts. If there are pictures that you guys want to let us know and see, like, of what you've attempted, definitely head over to our Instagram and send those over. We always respond. Sometimes it takes maybe a couple days for me to get back to everybody, but I do respond to all the messages. We absolutely love it, and we're so thankful and grateful for you guys, and we hope we are giving you guys some amazing inspiration, amazing hair inspo, and that you guys enjoy it and you continue to enjoy it. So thank you guys again, and just keep letting us know if there's anything in particular you want. I've seen a lot of you guys wanting to know more about like cornrowing, so like I said, I'm going to get that video out for you guys. But if there's anything else you're interested in, also let us know and we will get those videos out for you guys. So this is for those of you who wonder, oh my gosh, how does he sit so still? It's because he's distracted. His tablet was dead, so I gave him a computer. That died, so he moved on to the oil. He is a fidgety little one. He loves to move around unless he's distracted. So this is him just playing with anything and everything he can get his hands on, and me hoping that the bottle is closed because who wants oil everywhere? I tried to get him to help me hold it. It didn't happen. So this is my 100% Indian hemp hair and scalp treatment. It is from the company Kuza. Love, love, love. I just add this in. As you can see, it has like the brown pieces. That's just natural products that they use to make it. You could use your finger and take those out once the hair is done. But I just add that into the scalp. It helps it grow. It helps it stay nourished. Alright, so a bit of a different ending, but this is our end result. Absolutely loved it, but I didn't get like a sit down video. So we hope you guys do enjoy this. Check out our Instagram. You'll see more pictures. Let us know if you try this. Let us know if you like it. Thumbs up if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. Share us with your friends and family. Hit us up on social media, and we will see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for tuning in. Bye.